In Canadian retail news, the Bay is in trouble. My name is Lisa Amlani, and I am the principal and founder of Retail Strategy Group. The Bay and Sac stores in Canada have some similar challenges. Lack of investment in stores, there's hardly any sales associates, missing product knowledge, poor visual merchandising, the list goes on. I'm going to take you through the store. I was in the Queen Street Toronto flagship store on Sunday, and I wanted you to take a look at what the store actually looks like. Now, this is the entrance to the store on the main floor. What you see here is it's quite flat, quite boring, what you would typically see in a data department store. Now, I worked in the Bay in the late 90s, and I'm telling you, not much has changed. This is also the entrance in the store. Now, this is the second floor entrance from the mall. And here you can see that the visual merchandising doesn't really make a lot of sense. There's an all over print, and it doesn't actually connect with the product. The Bay Stripes program, this is what this is. And there's also this like iridescent fixture on the ceiling. Anyway, this is an example of the escalators. Now, it's very common across Canada, the Bay stores. The escalators aren't always working. And like I said, this is common and it's across every single floor. There's also been some challenges around the hours that the Bay stores are open across Canada. This is something that, I'm sure a lot of media has covered. This is a newish brand that I hadn't seen before in the store called Pieces. The visual merchandising is actually quite piecey. It doesn't really make a lot of sense in terms of outfitting, etc. There were no sales associates, no product knowledge. Moving on to the denim section. Now, here I was a denim buyer for a number of years, and what's missing here is signage, product knowledge information, any information around fit. It's very difficult to sell denim, especially without signage, and I'm going to talk about that on another episode. Now, moving on, this is beside the denim section. Now, I talk about visual merchandising standards a lot, and for the Bay, it's actually even more important because this is something that is in the store and I don't understand its purpose. Also, if you're walking through this section, you're going to bang into these lanterns, so that doesn't make a lot of sense. Those lanterns are also in this section, which is where the contemporary fashion is. Favorite Daughter is a fairly hot brand. I don't see any signage, any sales associates, anything to introduce the brand. And there's quite a big investment in this brand. This area is fairly full of product. I don't know if they have double, triple placed a lot of that product, but the fact is there's a lot of missing pieces in what I would call retail 101. Now, this is prime real estate. As you get off the escalator, you have Levi's, which is part of the fashion section. This area is prime, and here you can see none of this product is actually merchandised in order to entice the customer to buy. It is not delightful. Levi's, definitely please send help. There are a lot of markdowns across every single floor of the Bay, the flagship store. This is common for, let's say, January, but not so much February and March. At the bottom here, we're seeing Self-Portrait. Now, this is a brand that should not have basics on sale, and this product was deeply marked down. This is the section for Mango. This section actually had sales associates. So not only was the visual merchandising a little bit dated, but the sales associates did not speak to me. And I spent quite a bit of time in that area. Again, going back to Retail 101, what makes a store work is the fundamentals. Now, I was really excited about this partnership with MEC. They have like a shop and shop, and it's quite big. I think this is where the Bay could have done a lot of activation, some events, store experiences. This could have been really enticing for the customer because MEC does have great product. And throughout the store, I did see great product, just really challenging for the customer to shop. There were sections throughout the store that were closed off that had either associates or brand reps just packing product away. This is Boss. This was also happening at Sandro and Maj in a different section of the store. Evernew had already closed off and I think had already packed up by the time I was there on Sunday. This is Ralph Lauren and Balenciaga in the Saks area of the store. They are connected. I would say most of the floor looked like this, very sparse. And a lot of this product I had not seen filled from the last time I was in the store, or even the time I was in the store early February, which means that vendors had stopped shipping. The closure of the Bay stores was inevitable and predictable. When you do not invest in stores and the customer experience and retail fundamentals, this is bound to happen. You must evolve in order to survive, especially in retail today.